All right, you guys are not gonna believe where we are today. This has been one of the highlights of where people would move to. This is getting popular for celebrities, professional athletes, people that really want to enjoy a small town feel with a beautiful atmosphere. This is the beautiful city of Ojai that is being one of the most talked about places that people have been moving to. We're talking about great ranches that you can buy in the upper Ojai. We're talking about East End bungalows and downtown. We're talking about Miramonte and the Arbolada, the quaint Miners Oaks and Saddle Mountain, and the water holes that separate them from Miners Oaks. Ojai Valley is also one of the only valleys like San Ynez where the valley runs from east to west. So this makes for a completely different weather pattern. And geologically, this place is known to have vortexes like places like Sedona. And it's got this beautiful strip downtown of beautiful shops. It is a little bit more posh, it is a little bit more high end, but that's only more of the reasons why it's attracting so many independently wealthy people to this beautiful city of Ojai located in Ventura County. You guys are watching Living Coastal in Ventura, and right now we're gonna get right into Ojai City. So Ojai isn't just a small city. It's a small city, about 8,000 people, but it's made up of about 8 to 10 neighborhoods. We've got neighborhoods on the upper Ojai, these big ranch style homes. And then we've got the East End. As you follow the East End into downtown, we start to enter the Arbolada. We have Miramonte. We've got, that cute little town within the town, Miners Oaks. We also have Saddleback Mountain, and then we have Oakview. So with all these cute little neighborhoods and great little areas to be, there's, one, overlapping theme, and that is that Ojai is very zen, very peaceful place to live, to be, known for its excellent food, and known for its great character and charm. This is one of the cutest towns in California, and because of this, it has been under the microscope for people moving all the way from San Francisco, from LA, many people moving from LA, such as celebrities or professional athletes, at least wanting a second home, a perfect getaway. So whether you're coming to visit here for a day or a weekend, or you're looking to buy, please watch this video and our other video about what things to do in Ojai. In Upper Ojai, you've got these great plains that are actually elevated above the city and above the valley, which make for some amazing views. As we get down towards to the East End, you've got, the locally famous Bocali's Italian restaurant where they've got, different pizzas and spaghettis and their strawberry shortcake. Very farm to table, organic place. You've got Thatcher School around the corner and just really nice, eclectic, beautiful homes. As you move into downtown, you've got these really excellent bungalows where everything's very walkable and you can come to the parades or come downtown. You can maybe see a show at Libby Bowl or go to the, walk to the restaurants and things like that. As we move to the Arbolada, you've got an expansive area of luxury homes, as well as Rancho Matilaha around the corner. As it's been building and growing over the last 20 years, these properties are so exquisite, like real luxury housing, where you're gonna have, your 2,000 to 4,000 square foot homes. You can have tennis courts and pools on the grounds and different areas of entertaining and relaxing. And then you get into the nice little quaint town within the town of Miners Oaks. Again, these little bungalows where you might find a few more fixers, but make no mistake, there's nothing cheap in Ojai. Even a fixer is gonna cost, nearly $750,000 to $900,000. So to find anything of value under $1 million is gonna be pretty tough. Thus, the cost of living here is also about 20% more than the rest of California. So it's definitely gonna, pull in, the work from home type, high income earners. Some people wanna just move here and kind of keep their jobs in LA. That's gonna be a little bit more difficult to do because you've got the 33 this way, or you've got the Upper Ojai Santa Paula Road. Both ways are gonna add about 30 minutes just to get to either the 101 or 126 to get to LA. So it's more like a 90-minute drive versus Ventura, which is gonna be the hour drive. So here we are in the fall, and we're noticing a little bit of a weather change. In the mornings, we're starting to have that nice cool weather, bright, vibrant colors. But as we get into the noon or afternoon, we're definitely having that heat. But as we get deeper into the fall and into the winter, it's just one of the most blessed places to be. So if you're planning on living here and you have kids, it's a good thing to note that the schools are actually struggling. The public school education is struggling. However, the private is really big. Private school, you had Thatcher, you have, I'll get into those in a second, but the public school system is kind of struggling. They struggled with how they were doing funding, and because there's so many prevalent private schools, that's one of the reasons for the lack of the funding, but also their execution, they've been under scrutiny lately by the public. So there's definitely gonna be some big things changing, which is good, but it's not necessarily where you want it to be. But if you can afford to live here, you can probably afford to have your kids go to private school, and there's some really excellent, top-notch private schools here in the Ojai Valley. We're talking about cost of living, so they've got a couple of grocery stores downtown, and these are organic stores. You're gonna pay a little bit more of a premium when buying food here because there's also shipping costs because we're a little bit more remote. There's also no chain restaurants here. So the restaurants are very high quality in their food, very into grass-fed, very into farm to table, really high quality restaurants to go to. So those are all pluses, but that does also, with the price of homes and the cost of living goes up. So is it beautiful? Yes. Is it exquisite? Yes. You know, is it a little bit of a premium? Of course. This is Ojai. So if you are interested at all in moving to Ojai, I'm a licensed realtor here. I'm contacts and partners with all the agents here. If you want to really dive in and get a place in Ojai, please reach out. We are here to help. And that's all you need to know about the city of Ojai. Thank you so much for watching Living Coastal in Ventura. Please make sure you like and subscribe and look for our next video about things to do